Okay, so the other day we were talking about making squares and proving that they were different by finding their areas. So we're going to kind of walk you through some of these and make sure that we have them all for our discussion. All right, so look at the first one. I'm going to use blue. Let's use this blue color. All right, so, and the squares had to fit inside the 5 by 5 dot sections, could not go outside of it. So if we look at this one is a square. Fits inside the 5 by 5 dot. There's no halfway points. It starts and ends on a dot. All corners start and end on dots, and so on and so forth. So when you look at this square has an area of 1 centimeter square because it is 1 centimeter square, or it's a 1 by 1. Area is length times width. Length is 1, width is 1, length times width, 1 times 1 is 1. So this one has an area of 1. We needed a different square in the next section, and it had to be different. We had to prove they were different by finding me the areas. All right, so let's look at this one. Let's try a 2 by 2, and it's got to be square, so the side lengths have to be the same. So this one's a 2 by 2, giving me an area of 4 centimeter squares, which is different than the other one. Let's try a 3 by 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one has an area of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or we know it's 9 because 3 times 3 gives me an area of 9 centimeter squares. All 3 areas are different so far, so all 3 squares are different. Let's look at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fits inside the 5 by 5 dots. The side length is a 4 here, side length is a 4 here. You can count how many squares there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Area is 16 centimeter squares. We know it's 16 because 4 times 4 is 16, or there you can literally count there are 16 full squares inside here. Now these ones were the easier ones to find. As you were kind of going through, some of you found some of the more difficult ones, which are not the upright squares. We like to call these the tilted squares. Just because they're tilted on an angle doesn't mean they're not square anymore. The side lengths are the same, 4 90-degree angles, 2 sets of parallel sides, all that good stuff. So if you take a look at this one, if I start down here at the second dot on that furthest left column and go up 1 over 1, if I were to go on an angle this way, and then an angle this way. This makes a 90-degree angle. And then kind of complete this square off. All 4 sides are the same. All 4 angles are the same. They're all 90 degrees. But some of you are like, but this is the same as this one. Well, it's not. In fact, if you were to take a look and prove that they are different, this side length is not 1. When you find the area, let's pick a different color. Using one of the methods that we talked about in the last couple days, if I were to kind of break this into shapes that I know the areas of, we get a half here, a half here, a half here, a half here. You get 1, 2. You get an area of 2 centimeter squares, which is totally different than the 2 areas up here. It may look the same, but it's not, which means this side length is not the same. And we're going to talk about how long that side length is in the next few days. All right, let's look at the next square that you should have found. Okay. Let's try going down 2 blocks and then up 2 over 1. So we get an angle that looks like this. I'm going to go over 2, down 1, down 2 over 1, over 2, up 1. So all 4 angles are 90 degrees. All 4 sides are the same. And when you look at inside here, it is a totally different square than before. So I'm going to go down from that first vertice, in, up from the third vertice, and then in. So I'm getting kind of like a pinwheel shape to this. But you can see I've got one full square in the center, and then I have 4 triangles on the outside. All 4 triangles happen to be the same. So if I find one, I find them all. So I'm going to use that whole rectangle thing where this triangle is half of this rectangle. So I get half of 2 is 1. And because this one's 1, they're all 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the area of this guy is 5 centimeter squares. And 5's different than the ones that we've seen before. All right, got a couple more here. All right, some of you may have found the down to over 2 or 2 on the diagonal. Pardon me, I can't draw on this dot paper very well. Okay, so I get a square that looks like this. There are 2 on the diagonals, 4 90-degree angles. All sides are the same. And when you look at this one inside, looks like you can actually break this up into nice squares and triangles. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 inside here. This is a half, half. This is a half. This is a half. This is a half. This is a half. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the 4 in the middle, give you an area of 8 centimeter squares. So this one's different than the 9 above. All right, and then we have one more. There are 8 squares total. So if I were to go 3 down and then 1 over, you get this one. 4 90-degree angles, 2 sets of parallel sides, 4 side lengths are the same. I'm going to come down from that first vertice, in from the second one, up from the third one, and in from the fourth one. I've got a square forming in the center. I've got a 4 in the middle, and then all 4 triangles are the same. So we take a look at just one of them, which is half of this rectangle. Half of 1, 2, 3 is 1 1/2. So everything is 1 1/2. All triangles are 1 1/2. So yeah, 1 1/2 and 1 1/2 is 3, plus another 3 is 6, plus the 4 in the middle gives you an area of 10 centimeter squares. Okay, so there are 8 squares that fit inside 5 by 5 dot grids, and all of them are different, and we've proven that they are different by looking at their areas. Okay, that should help out a lot with your homework.